Welcome back to Ducky Guys. Today we're looking at r/Reddit and we've got a fun one. We're looking at the coolest things that teachers have confiscated from their students. Let's go. Teachers of Reddit. What's the coolest thing you've confiscated off of a child? Took a pair of handcuffs. Got a lot of grief when I walked into the office with them. But like fairy handcuffs or like actual handcuffs?
A kid in my class had a B-flat gun. The VP noticed it as he crossed the room. He took it out of the bag and was giving the kid a bollocking when he shot himself in the hand with it. VP went mental and smashed it off the table. Kid's parents supposedly demanded the VP compensated him for said gun.
What?
Educational assistant, but whatever. A makeshift taser. This kid had rigged up a taser using a couple of 9V batteries, wire, tape, and some sort of button from what could have been a toy. EWASNT dropping kids, but it was enough to make you jump. I was impressed, but also wanted to pull the little shit's arms off and slap the snot out of him with his own arms because he kept stabbing girls in the chest with it. Middle school kids are a weird point where they are too smart for children, but are certainly not human.
That's so cool. That's insane. That's cool rather than bad. One of the teachers took my yo-yo and tried to do a trick she once knew and smashed a window. Yes!
I took 6 bullets off of a first grader.
What?
When I asked him where he got them, he said from the gun.
Oh my God.
I then asked how he got them out of the gun and he made the movement with his hands that showed he ejected the shells. I took him to the office. While he was there, I checked his book bag to see if he had a gun in there. Nope, just a baggie full of credit cards with 15 different names on them. Nothing happened to the child or parent.
What the f***? A redback spider from the gently closed palm of a 7-year-old boy's hand. What? Almost every recess for a month before I figured out a way to make him stop. He was never bitten. That is mad.
Live dragonflies.
What?
He was a little 4-year-old boy that would never listen to any of the rules and generally just cause a lot of trouble. Anyway, he would catch dragonflies without harming them. When you told him to release them, he would open his backpack and 2 or 3 dragonflies would fly out.
That's awesome. Scorpion in a jar. What? I was the kid. An imitation gun that used to belong to my grandfather. The thing was ancient and was a simple single-shot percussion cap pistol. That's awful. Not a teacher, but my teacher took my mighty beans. Fishy. In 2010 and still hasn't given them back. Oh, so I'm guessing she thought they were pretty cool. That's awesome. A raw egg spray painted silver. What? A live bird caught outside, a homemade hand buzzer, a luchador mask. What?
When I was a casual teacher, I confiscated a knife from a 5-year-old.
Uh-oh.
He threatened me with it when I tried to get to him to do his work. It was my first week.
Oh dear, that's awful. 5-year-old though. You got that reach. Not a teacher, but one time a teacher confiscated a kid's PSP. That's a sin. It got stolen overnight, so she had to buy him a new one. Physics was tense from then out. That is all. I was a PSP user. A duck's egg. What? Who has a duck's egg? I always wonder what the teacher did with Dad's XXX mag I bought to school when I was 7. That's awful.
There was a big conspiracy of exam paper trading going on around the area my school is located in.
What?
Some kid figured out a way to get the independent exam that several of the schools would purchase each year.
Clever.
He sold copies to anyone who would buy them, including our students.
That's insane.
We confiscated a copy of the exam with a different school's logo on it before it was issued to our students. Eventually my school figured out we couldn't buy exams from this seller anymore as the papers for most subjects, English, maths, Chem, etc., always made it to the kids through the black market. To my knowledge, the seller was never caught.
Dude, that's so smart and insane. That's insane. My teacher confiscated a phone case. Just the phone case. Not the phone. It's slightly weird.
I got busted selling envelopes of mag clippings. It went from 0 to 60 real quick, but the schools essentially pulled a RICO case on me.
For real, bro.
I would advertise by leaking some product and relying on word of mouth. In the bathrooms you'd see clippings taped in the stalls behind the doors. In my bag a dozen repurposed envelopes I stole from my mom to house the classified. This only lasted 3 days before it became a big issue, but after I was suspended it was like it never happened. Nobody talked about it because soon after you could just go online and look at on your phones.
Bro, this is OG then. Jeez. A lot of some really awesome lighters, a number of flick knives, knuckle dusters. What the hell?
Frozen water bottle full of frozen margarita he was passing to his friends. 8th grade homeroom, so 13-year-olds sharing a cocktail at 8 a.m. It was actually kind of clever hiding in plain sight. It did just look like a bottle of frozen water, but my teacher sense told me something was up.
Y'all know what a pen gun is? Back in elementary, the kids at my school carried that like it's nothing. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with the notifications on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.